Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. What's good? Welcome back to the show. #1 father and son podcast on the planet Earth. All right. Urban X podcast. What's good? And beyond. You know, this reality, the other reality, the mirror reality, the, multiverse. We everywhere, man. We everywhere.
Multiverse, universe, omniverse, innerverse, outerverse, the whole 9 yards, Malc.
Thank you guys for joining us on a Friday. We're here.
On a Friday. We had some things to happen. You know, Mama Dot had some business to take care of. Yo, the audacity of some of these people. Get it together. The audacity of us not being able to come on every Thursday at 9.
Yeah.
So how you been?
I've been good, man. The snow kicked Delaware's ass.
It kicked everybody's ass.
Oh my God. But here's the thing. I'm used to, being in a state that's efficient, that's a little bit more efficient. Yeah. Delaware is slow. You know what I mean? It's real just, real slow here. I just got my car out yesterday. Got wifey's car out. It's been a mess. School was closed the entire week. So I was going cabin crazy with both my kids. You know what I mean? And the exhaustion of both your kids trying to get your attention at the same time.
Yeah.
Cannot be overstated. I'm just going to say that.
It cannot.
Shout out to you guys.
So, Malc, we're not going to waste no time because, our audience is patiently waiting.
They waited the whole 24 hours.
24 hours. So now that I know that you're alive and you're well, they granted us at least the time to do that. Let's get to it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
All right. So we were going to start, with the ICE protest, but however, some breaking news just came across my desk. Okay. Some Epstein files were released. Another 3 million pages of something crazy were released. And some interesting names were included in those files. Jamie Foxx, and these are not just internet files. These are on the DOJ website. You can go look these up. Jay-Z, Pusha T. God, damn, what is happening here? And I'll say this. As well. A lot of what's in these files are all accusations from people who are, and a lot of these files are compiled into this Epstein thing. They're using these connections to try to build a larger picture here, I would say. Now, some of what I'm seeing and things you can probably take it with a grain of salt. You could probably take it, but the fact that, and I was just telling Pops this, the fact that Pusha T and Jay-Z, their names on a DOJ website. That was not on my bingo card for 2026. I promise you it wasn't. I promise you. So I'm this just happened. What do we think?
I'm not surprised about anybody's name on that list. I had already saw rumors of Jay-Z, Beyonce, a few others. They're all shaking in their boots because they are about to become like cannon fodder, all to take down one man. And that one man is Donald Trump, right? But in order to get to Donald Trump, you have to sift through all of the people who were there, all of the people who were rumored to be there. Now, you got to remember this, too. Back in the days, you on your way up as an artist, you have to mingle with the right people, right? Including Donald Trump, because remember, Donald Trump was a socialite. Before all of this Republican, he's now the evil man in the world craziness, right? Our attention span is very short. So in these socialites, Al Sharpton, this one, Jesse Jackson, all of the criminals, politicians, judges, athletes, drug dealers, like the big time, they all mingle in the same circles. Right. You saw what's that movie with Denzel Washington? They all know each other because it's an ecosystem that they all have a vested interest in, right? So it would not surprise me that to see Jay-Z on his way up, maybe even before he became somebody big, understood the process. You hanging with Russell Simmons, you hanging with Leo Cohen, or let me bring you to the party so you can meet the family. How about that kind of stuff? Okay. And based on how you manage will determine what part of the pie we give you. This is real simple shit. You can complicate it, but I'm telling you what it is. So the Epstein situation was a part early of an initiation to be with the power elite. You want to rub elbows with the elite. Well, this is what the elite do. We eat better, we drink better, we fuck better. You know what I mean? And we all get money and we all look out for each other unless you step out of a boundary that we can't fix. We got judges here. We district attorneys here. But if we can't fix it, or you need to be spanked like Diddy, right? You need to be spanked. Then we will make an example out of you. But everybody else that stays in line, this is what we do. And so someone in the comments said they're all Epstein filed out. So am I. But when it hits the Department of Justice website, I at least want to give it an extra scroll through. You know what I'm saying? To see who was in it, who was not, that kind of stuff. And so, I'm
at this point, somebody just also, I agree with those sentiments as well. I am kind of MC'd out. Trump ran on it. Even during the whole campaign trail, that was a whole thing. And then they released some files last year, and then they didn't release it at all. And then apparently he was deleting his name out of the stuff and things. Like, I am just kind of like exhausted. Like, either do it or don't, right? But with everything that seems to be happening, right? Like, there's a few like just kind of big things that are happening this year alone. The year just started. The month of January is just coming to a close, and it feels like we've already been through a lot. We got the Venezuelan stuff, we got the ICE protests, we got this. What is happening that we're not watching? That's what I want. Right? What is happening that we're just not seeing? Because at first the initial thought was, well, they're doing these ICE protests, or they're killing people and stuff like that. They're doing that to distract from the Epstein files. Now they just released that, right? So what else could it be if they're gonna do that? They keep everybody's attention left, right, center, and like what are we missing? That's my question.
That's a very good point, Malcolm, and I can tell you're my son by just asking those questions.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because when we ask questions, we are innately, subconsciously, purposely even looking for answers to those questions, right? Not to get on some guru shit, but those who do not ask questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And those who work with these 5 pillars from the time you was born, your teacher, police officers, doctors, your priest, you know what I mean? And perhaps media, your TV, these 5 principles will force you to no longer ask legitimate questions, right? And so what we're seeing is a divide amongst people who just say, all right, that doesn't sit well. That doesn't make sense. I want it to make sense, right? And so what we're seeing now is the ultimate distraction being played out once again to move people. Now, let me say this too. I don't want to jump all over the place, but we're going to have an amazing show as always, right?
Right.
This social media, internet thing, what it has done, it has built a neurosystem, like we're all connected, right? Like goddamn blood cells and shit. And so therefore, when your left arm can communicate some shit to your right arm, right?
Okay.
And so they're in tune. Now with all of this shit wired into one neuro system, all they need to do is place a thought, a vision inside of the system now. You don't have to individually fight with people's minds who might have an individual thought. That part of the system is done with. Now we control the whole network by placing Epstein over here, some Venezuela shit over here, some ICE shit over here, so we can get to work on a global level now, right? And that's where the problem lies. And that's why we have to come into this network knowing we're coming into a network, right? Don't get this shit twisted, right? Because when you get it twisted, you lose the sense of yourself. When I log on, just like Neo in the Matrix, we going in. Malcolm, we going in. We're going to watch what we say, watch what we do, watch how we move, because the centipedes, right? Them sisters always coming to, de-scramble and fuck us up. Right? Do not get this thing confused. This is not reality. So the Epstein Files, when you have time, scroll over them. You know what I mean? Take everything with a grain of salt, because nothing in there is concrete. Shit, you wasn't there anyway, and these are people's recollections from 35 years ago. I don't know what I was doing 35 fucking years ago.
And this, you know what this made me think? Because when I saw the announcement, like 3 million pages that have gotten released, I was like, wait, 3 million pages on Epstein? I started to think just how the government, the media, they attach a word that means a bunch of different stuff. Like woke became something that it was just it became a word on its own than what it was actually created for, right?
Yes.
Terrorism, right? That became like a thing on its own. Like it became like this whole new a new phrase, like a new normal. Like social distance, like it just, these things have taken on new definitions. I'm feeling like, might be my shoulder it's itching a little bit. It might be that they are making Epstein a umbrella statement for, like, they're not coming after him. Like, it has nothing to do with really him anymore. Like, anything that has to do with trafficking, pedophilia, all that stuff is just lumped into him. Now, just like any large case, right? When you build your case around like one person and then something kind of falls, then the entire narrative does as well.
Boom.
So that could also be a bad thing when it comes to exposing the truth, because again, 3 million pages. If you tie this all to Epstein, and then you have Jay-Z's name in it from 1996, and then somebody goes, he wasn't even really that famous in 1996. Like, and then you start doing that, and then a thread gets pulled, and the entire thing could collapse on itself. So I'm not sure what that is, and I'm still working it out in my head.
No, that's a great observation. The operative word here too is 3 million pages. Who the fuck has time to sift through 3 million pages? Right?
Right.
That's a system in itself. We are in the age of information. You hear me say it all the time. But too much information is like having no information at all. You know what I mean? And so because you never get to the meat and potatoes, because it's meant to tell you, we put it out there. Yeah. It was there on the DOJ website. You didn't get it, right? And so because you don't have time, I'm gonna read about 4 or 5 pages and go, you know what?
And then a lot of this stuff is redacted as well. So like we put out a lot, and then who knows? Who knows?
What the hell is a redaction? Yeah. Right? If you're gonna give me the truth, give it to you. Can't handle the truth. Now tell me the victims' names are redacted. Okay. Nothing else should be redacted. Nothing.
Right.
Now I'm talking about.
No, I'm talking about, man. Listen. Interesting
You're
stuff.
Listening to the sounds of Urban X.
And side note, just me, and this might be some sidebar shit. Pusha T look feminine to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Hey, he he's used to getting pushed. His T cells used to getting pushed up in his gut. Nigga, I got pushed. You Pusha T, huh? I'm pushing T cells right up in your gut. All right. Anyway, that was gross. Unnecessary.
Yeah.
But let's go. Yeah.
Jesus. Somebody mentioned, Bill Gates was also mentioned as well. Some emails that are allegedly in there from, and again, I don't know it to be true, but Jesus.
You should be surprised by none of it.
Yeah. Jesus. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get to some more stuff. Last episode we talked about the ICE stuff that's happening and things like that. And after the show, somebody else was killed in Minnesota, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the video of that, and that was like one of the another time I was like really disturbed. Like, whoa! Like they emptied a clip into dude. Said he had a gun. Apparently, it was a legal gun. So what I watched from that, I watched again people's political ideals that they swear they stand on, that they swear are theirs, eat themselves once again. Mm-hmm. Because all of the red, white, and blue Americans, real Americans, right? They talk about the Second Amendment and how, it's every American's right. They need to be armed up and things like that. And, join the militias for you niggas if you ever want to come to my community, stuff like that. You have a white man here, right? Legal gun owner. He is using his First and Second Amendment right?
Yes.
1 and 2. Right?
Yes.
Against these during these ICE, ICE agents and stuff like that, gets smoked in broad daylight. Now, white people are horrified. Black people, we're very desensitized to it because everything white people are complaining about what ICE is doing, it's been happening to black people since the beginning, right? So I'm watching.
Yes.
Right. I'm watching people. Alex Pretty. I'm watching people who swear they're conservative now talk down and say, well, he had a gun on him. Wait. That's a legal gun, and he didn't pull it out, right? So
absolutely.
Which one is it, right? And then a few years ago when Biden was in office, they were talking about protests. Remember January 6th and stuff like that? They were defending their right to protest and talk, but now that's not okay because it's all eating each other, like I've been saying. No matter what side, and it's hard. And I said this at the top of the year. It's going to be hard to stand on these things because how fast situations blend into each other, how fast ideals can switch and they be movable depending upon the situation and how it happens.
Yes.
So what you're seeing is a lot of people confused. They don't know what aisle they stand on. They don't know what they actually believe because it's not really their beliefs to begin with. But that's just my little spiel.
No, I appreciate it. And it's based on great observation. This thing is collapsing because they swaying you back and forth. You're confused. And that goes back to the groupthink hive mind situation, you know? Black man got killed by them not too long ago. They're not talking about that. They're talking about Alex Pretty, and the white woman's name was Good. How do you think the PSYOP is going right now?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay? So understand, and even the whole ICE situation. ICE has been around since fucking 2002 or some shit. Bush started that shit.
Right.
And they've been deporting, your man Biden been deporting people with no congressional hearings this whole goddamn 8 years.
Yeah.
No noise. Over 200 and something people been killed, you know, because that's par for the course. When you trying to clean up a whole bunch of shit, Biden just let the people back in. And so I'm confused, you know, in the sense of what do people really want? All right? 20 to 30 million illegal people in the country. They eating better than you. They living better than you. They voting. They being you know, situated better than goddamn veterans in this country. And yet nobody is in an uproar about the veterans who so-called fought for the freedoms you have. But now we all up in arms because they removing. Now, you know, I understand. And I want to be clear. Everybody Biden and them was letting in the country ain't bad. I mean, you know, but you're not going to tell me them gangs out there are not here because of that. If I give each one of you $10,000, everybody ain't open up a taco truck. Fuck you talking about? That's enough to get a couple of bricks, nigga. And we already moved. Yeah, it's a network. Yeah. And everybody has to eat in the network. And I don't care if you like Donald Trump or not. Look, the psychological shit that has done to people is to be studied for 50 years from now.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
It will be. It will be.
It needs to be studied how your whole existence, forget the 50, I've been here 57 years. Forget all the years that black people have been in the same exact condition, no matter who is in office, no matter who. But now that this man is in office, my life is in danger. You're a fucking moron. Just think about it. Just use what we call logic and common sense. That's it.
Yeah.
You want to know about the unknown, you study what you know. You've been here. You're going to be here. This too shall pass. No one man should occupy that much space in your brain. Yeah. No one man. Right? The very red hat, if you juxtapose the letters, you get hatred. Right? Same fucking letters, the same vibratory frequency. They use the red. Why do you think he wore a red hat? You don't understand. Red is what? The color of wars, the color of Mars. It's an action color. It's to get you all your panties in a bunch. And it's working like clockwork. Yeah. I wouldn't give a fuck who the president was. I wouldn't give a fuck who the Muslim Mahdi. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm just keeping it a bean. Yeah. It has nothing to do with why I am here. Sure, will they make some policies that put you the fact that you think, right, that this one man controls the destiny of your life says you are a slave to your own thinking. I don't care how else you want to dress this shit up.
Yeah,
right?
When Trump got elected the second time, I lost a lot of, I don't know if they were friends, just associates, a lot of people I went to college with, because when he got elected, people were saying, like, they were literally saying, "Yo, I'm never having kids now." I was just like, "You gonna stop your life for that?" Like,
right.
And then like, usually I keep those thoughts to myself. I actually like said it, like responded, like, "Wait, what? Like, what's happening?" And then somebody said, "Well, yeah, because him and abortion rights." I'm like, I get it, you know, from up here, but like on a real, like, your feet on the ground level, you're gonna stop your life, you finding happiness. And I'm not saying children are, you know, for everybody, but I'm saying, like, you are gonna make that decision because somebody you'll probably never meet, who will probably never lay eyes on you. He doesn't know your name, doesn't care anything about you. Just got that bugged me out. It did, but it still does.
And that's the power of being powerless. From first grade, from your teachers to the judges, the police officers, the doctors, it's all they are people who tell, and for instance, all of them people right there, you give up your power to, and yet we, the so-called conspiracy theorists, been telling you all of this shit for eons. We are connected to a spiritual network that just can't be explained by these doctors and these this media. They know we're the magic ones, and we sometimes will say things that just doesn't equate because we're pulling from a neural system that's not digitally based, it's spiritually based, right? The fucking title of this book, Understanding the Youth Through Our Lens of Urban Culture, subtitle, The Physical, Digital, and Spiritual Reset for 2025 and beyond. Because I know that there is a physical, a digital, and a spiritual plane that all of this stuff is going down on, right? Yeah. And so we are now in a position where people will just say, whatever the TV tells me, man, that's what it is. Forget the fact that you and every one of us are tapped in to something totally different. Sometimes bizarre stuff come to you and it just comes to you. It comes through you, right? They are trying their best to patch up all of these holes so that the digital system that they have in place can run more efficiently, but the shit keep leaking. And they go, where the fuck are these leaks coming from? It's coming from you. The ones who think outside of this neural system that they have set up. The ones who can come on social media, and just because everybody's going left, you don't necessarily go left. You go, let me step back and have the bravery to have your own thoughts. Yeah. That's some scary shit in this era. Yeah. I don't like faggots. I mean, that's my own thoughts. Okay?
Jesus.
Well, you know, it goes to show you what era I'm from.
Yeah,
I didn't say I didn't like gay people. No, I didn't say I didn't like gay people. I said I don't like faggots. It's a difference. Right? Just keeping it a bean with you.
Oh my
I don't like bulldaggers. I ain't say nothing about transgender, bisexual. Okay? Jesus. I'm gonna stand on that
Christ, Dad.
until they lower me down, nigga. Until they, and if you don't have to like it, it's not. But it's my opinion, my thought. Some people be like, I just don't like black people, and they have a right to feel that way. Why am I offended? Because you don't like black people. Shit, I don't like black people. Some of them. Fuck. Why are we? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But the bravery to have your own thoughts, that's a different thing in this day and time. I grew up in an era where we sat around in a cipher and we build. You know what I'm saying? And everybody had great thoughts and conversations, and we were cool even though we had contrasting opinions about anything. We still were cool. That's it. You know, you still my boy, even though, you know, that's the way you see it, because we have a commonality, right?
There was this reminds me of, there was this movie, I think The Kingsman.
Yes.
Samuel Jackson is in that movie, and it's something like there was like some frequency like they would turn up that make everybody agitated, like everybody just started to hate each other and get violent and stuff like that. And that's what I feel like a lot of social media is. Like there could be a story, a post that goes out there, and it just kind of turns it up with people. And you, if like say again, you don't care about either one in the fight. You just watch, step back, and go like, "Yo, what just happened? Like what? Y'all mad over that? Like, did I miss something?" I be really feeling like, am I like not educated enough to like not be mad at this stuff, or like am I too woke, or am I like where am I at with this? Because a lot of stuff I just don't understand where,
because you're not leading with the emotion, right?
Yeah,
And I've been accused of it my whole life for not being emotional. You know what I mean? I'm too logical at times, and I understand, but I want to know where I'm placing my energy. I don't give a fuck about Trump, Bush, Biden. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Because the condition of my people only changes when we change it. The projects have been pissy. The elevator's been fucked up. The hood has been, the super ain't come fix the ceiling, the shit been leaking for years. Unless you change your situation, either through education, finances, whatever it is you do to move yourself into another lane so that you can appreciate better things. It has very little to do with any handouts that any president is giving you, or any government. Or if you do, discontinue being a slave and shut the fuck up. That's it.
that too.
Shut the fuck up.
That too.
I don't know what else to tell you.
That too.
Right?
Yeah.
So you have to make the choice amongst yourselves how you are going to conduct yourself in this day and time. And everybody is not going to make it, and stop thinking everybody should. Right? Everybody, this ain't first grade where they just send everybody along. You have to qualify and disqualify yourself, not based on this knowledge. This is linear shit. You just do this to pick up a reference point of some shit you already know. I done read 200 books. I don't need to read another one per se. I need to live out what it is I already know. I'm already the Library of Alexandria. That's it. And I need to live out this portion of this experience to see what it is. That's it. And you can't convey that to people who are stuck in a place where they think, you know, all right. But you did bring up a point, Malcolm, about them turning people up and turning people down. Me and you need to do an exclusive just for the members, because it's so powerful, right? That we need to do the biochemical and spiritual attack on our people on some new information we've come across. And it's so hot, I don't even want to, you know, delve too deep into it. But it's based on the jibbity jab and beyond. That you guys ain't gonna see this coming, or what they got coming down the pipe. So we need to line that up. You know?
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
So as far as circling back to the ICE stuff, a lot of what I'm also seeing is, again, shock that this is happening to white folk out in public, like just broad daylight is happening to white folk. So a lot of white people, I don't know if they understand their feelings around what's happening. Again, everybody's just kind of confused. What do you think is the reason why it's happening to them specifically? Because it's easy. I think this would be a non-story with black people. Like, it's just kind of,
because black people are not going to do anything about it, because it's been happening to us for so long. We're conditioned. So you can't either start a civil uprest with black people. They have beat us in the ground so much with trauma that trauma is now a part of our reality to the point where all we do, we might go out and march for a few minutes. We don't even do that shit no more because we all got internet now, so we do internet marching. You know what I mean? We get on
Black
here.
Lions is out there.
Say it again?
I said the Black Lions is out there.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about the Black Lions and shit, right? But we don't even generate the etheric energy we used to by at least being on the streets being angry. That would at least generate a food source. We don't even do that shit no more. We blowing up the keyboard now. And so they need to have white people have some karmic experiences where they see now, oh, this shit is really on. They fucking with white people. Whoa, this shit is coming. So they need a new source. Now, these white people are non-melanated or melanated light, right? And so it's not gonna generate enough ethereal or astral energy for them to harness it to do other shit with. But it may, on the ground level, get black people, watch this.
Okay.
Master, we sick? What's the matter, Master? We sick? We hurt?
Yeah.
Master, we got shot? And so there are a bunch of black people who live in their emotions. They love white people. Subconsciously, superconsciously, infinite consciously. And so when it happens to white people, you know, they feel a certain way. So now, fuck a nigga, I'll shoot, bang, bang, I'll shoot a nigga down in the street. You fucking with Massa? And the ones who are supreme? Now we got a problem. I wish I was lying. I wish I was lying.
So,
I'm talking about,
from the TikTok streets, real quick, I'm just another theory that I've been seeing. So apparently, last week I asked the question, like, why Minnesota of all places, right? Just kind of like, why is it just always just kind of there, like Oregon, these states? Apparently, they're ICE agents on the northern part of the country, right? And they're saying they're being put there strategically to, one, kick people out, but to make sure Americans themselves don't leave. Yeah. Apparently, it's a strategy. It's called like kettling, something like that. In the chat, if you've heard it, like, just let me know if I'm on the right track with that one. But I thought that was interesting as well, because again, like, that was one of the questions I'm like, why is it just always like Minnesota, like always like these few places that I just keep hearing about when it comes to ICE? Like, why? Because I feel like there's immigrants everywhere, right? But these places strategically, you have them for another plan, you know, because people were talking about Canada and if America's trying to get Canada, I don't know. So it's a bunch of stuff happening.
I will say this: anything your government is doing is not by accident. Remember, these are 4, 5-dimensional, and 6-dimensional chess players, right? And so everything they do has a trickle-down effect on everything they do. And so while we may be locked into one aspect, maybe emotionally, first of all, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Venezuelans. I don't give a fuck about none of them. They ain't never gave a fuck about me. I'm just keeping it a bean. I don't give a fuck about white people getting shot. I'm just keeping it a bean, right? However, just saying. And so everything they do now, so keep that in mind. As we always talk about, there are levels to this. And so we just have to see how it plays out on why this is going down the way that it's going down.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
As Bobby would say, y'all all right? All right.
Right. All right, so let's talk about something else. Something I thought was interesting, and I was waiting for somebody to tell me it was fake for a while. The TikTok guy, Khaby Lame, the one who would just like point at stuff. He didn't say anything on his channel. He signed a deal with a company out in China, I believe, for almost $1 billion, like $975 million. Now, I was waiting for people to tell me it was fake. Like, I'm like, it's no way this is real. $1 billion, you know, for what? But apparently, this company, they bought the rights to his image, likeness, his voice in every language.
Damn.
His business.
He ain't got no voice.
They gonna make
his voice in every language.
They gonna make him have a voice in every language, right? His commercials, everything, because they want to make a 3D clone of him. So the question now becomes, would you sell? Are you for sale? Like, this is
sell.
Are you? They just bought him,
nigga.
Right?
They can buy me for. Nigga, give me 45 grand right now. You can have my name, my likeness. You can have my kids' names, my voice, my forehead. Him. You can have all that shit. Give me 45, 50 grand. Let me get out of these little bit of debt I got. Nigga, you can have all that shit.
So what you say, where do I sign?
So yeah, where the fuck do I sign? I just watched a fucking TikToker make a song for Dr. Pepper and make $2 million. Who, Dr. Pepper? Who? What? I'm in the wrong business, nigga. I need to come up with some shit. I'm in the wrong business. I hear this. I'm trying to work and do some intellectual shit for the people, raise a family and all that shit. I'm in the wrong business.
Bro, $1 billion for TikTok. That is like essentially.
Yes.
Very founded. That is crazy.
That is some crazy shit.
That's crazy.
If he,
but
if
like,
he's, go ahead.
Yeah. Now I knew it. Like, once I found out, okay, this is legit. I'm like, he must have signed over, like, everything, like every
nigga,
bodily
Malcom,
fluid
shut
that leaves
the
your
fuck
body.
up.
They own
Sign
that.
over what? The nigga never say nothing.
Yeah.
He don't say nothing. I seen him in a movie where he did like this. The Will Smith and Martin latest Bad Boys he was in.
Yeah, that's right.
I seen him do some examples of some shit. Malcom, you gotta apply yourself, man.
Yeah.
You slacking.
Yeah, thank you.
You can't write a fucking jingle, motherfucking Pusha T wrote a jingle.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. I'm loving it. Think I could have wrote that. I swear to God, I'm that good of a writer. I could have wrote that shit. I be watching the Liberty insurance commercial. The shit go liberty, 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 liberty. I swear, the nigga went home and they said, yo, you got to come up with some shit. Nigga was like, liberty, liberty, liberty. I need a big closing here. Liberty. And the nigga had the balls to walk into a corporate office and everybody's sitting around the table and they go, all right, John, let's hear it.
Go.
Liberty, 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 liberty. I think I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah.
I need to start cooning and doing something because, you know, geez, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man.
You're
that was crazy as well.
Sounds of Urban X.
What do you think about Don Lemon being arrested? He was just let out without bail.
Free Don.
Yeah.
He got let out already?
Yeah.
Then he probably was like, hey, boys.
He's like, get him out of here.
I'm here, boys. Ooh. And they was like, get his ass out of here. He started an uproar in here. Shit. Yeah, so, you know, it's and people are arguing about, this is the First Amendment and shit. If the First Amendment was really being applied or respected, Malcolm X would be here, Dr. King would be here, Marcus Garvey he wouldn't still be here. But, so many people would still be here. So don't get selective and shit and now you want to lean on the First Amendment. So it's the shit
But,
that
yo,
got black people in trouble from the beginning.
I really would like if somebody compiled the last 5 years at what collectively we're just angry at every year. Like, it's always something new, and I want people to just kind of realize now the streets of Minneapolis or Minnesota, wherever is filled with protests because ICE is now the #1 enemy. Like, what are we doing? Like, does nobody else see this?
No, they don't. Watch this. Now I'm gonna rewind the tape just 4 minutes ago. We were talking about this nigga. You know why he not gonna get in no trouble? Because he don't have no political views. What do you feel about homos? What do you feel about black people? What do you feel about racism?
Yeah.
What do you feel about Donald Trump?
Yeah,
That nigga that's some brilliant shit. You can't you can't misconstrue that nigga words. You can't take his shit out of context.
Listen, they're trying to get Miss Rachel out of here, man, because she
They
said
they heard her pass, right?
No, because she said no genocide in Gaza, like, and they just like,
oh, okay, yeah.
What happened with her past? Son, I don't know.
Now, I think she's a radical hillbilly. Don't quote me. I think they pull some shit up because once they start digging, you know, they go through your shit. You know.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I will waste no time with them. You can dig back last episode. I'm canceled.
Oh my God.
Dig
This
back.
episode,
What's on this Dwayne Bowser guy? Oh,
30 minutes.
We got tons of shit on him. And then I want to know why I can't get me a fucking deal. You know? Don't work both ways, Dwayne.
Episode.
Fucking moron. Anywho.
Jeez.
Anywho. Y'all all right? All right.
Kanye apologized. He has booked his trip to Israel, to the Holy Land.
Oh, he got another trip?
That.
Hasn't he made the tour 2-3 times?
He got to make it again, man. You know that.
He got to put the yarmulke on and go to the wall and shit.
Listen, anything to sell records.
Yeah.
Anything to sell. He need to sell his album.
Now the nigga gonna say, nah, I like Kanye. And you know, I allow the music to speak. I really do. The music speaks far more than your words do, whether you know it or not, right? Your song, we all have a song we sing. And I don't mean a literal song. You are a vibration, a frequency. And so that either draws people to you, repels people, whatever you get in life, you deserve, right? I truly believe in the songs he sing when he manifests them. They feel good. Most of them sound good. His earthly bound shit, that's some other shit. It really is. Now nigga gonna say, all of this shit happened because he bumped his fucking head.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I was impressed with that one. I'm not gonna, because I'm like, the
dog ate my fucking homework. That's what the nigga said.
All of these years, you gotta think, all these things have happened. And I think this is the first time he's used that accent. And I'm just like, whoa, maybe. Like,
that is a little brilliant. It is.
Yeah, I was like, maybe. Oh, snap. I totally forgot about the accident. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. But guess what? He was arrogant before the accident, right? He was talking outlandish shit. No, and it was great. I saw the documentary. He always believed in himself, his mother, everything. Then the accident happened. Boom. Who am I? Now I'm Yeezy or something. I don't fucking know. And everything out of his mouth from that point on has been bizarre. You know, so whoever his PR team is, that was brilliant.
Yeah, that was a pull. Like, that was a big joker. Like,
listen, my mother said I was so ugly as a baby. She didn't show me to many people, right? But she said, no, that's just what she told me. You know, she said when I fell off the bed, she never even rushed to go pick me up off the bed, Malcolm. And so what I'm saying to you in real time, the reason your father is like this, is because I fell off the bed many a day.
Okay.
I bumped my nugget. And I bumped my nugget early, like 6 months, 8 months, 9 months. And if you've known me a long time, you like this nigga's not wrapped too tight. I didn't just get like this, you know.
This tracks,
This nigga's not wrapped too tight. So I can understand and sympathize with what he's saying. So long story short, he has a new album. He signed with a new company called Gamma. I believe it's an independent company out of China, I believe. And so everybody's running to China now, right? And so it's a 8-figure deal. It's an 8-figure deal. No, not 8 figures. 6-figure nigga by the name of Jagger. I think it's a 6 or 7. Anyway, it's a lot of damn money. Way more than the 40,000 I need to get out of this bind. I mean, you know, that's it. Let's need 40.
Oh,
Jeez.
gosh.
Damn. Anyway,
He apologized to black people too, which I was actually shocked about.
but what did he apologize to black people about? Saying that they were slaves?
True.
Saying that in this day,
Yeah.
you choose to be a slave?
Yeah.
I didn't have any problems with that.
I remember that. I remember that. That was one of those moments where I'm just like, you're choosing to not hear what he's saying.
You chose to hear and not what exactly.
Yeah.
You heard what you wanted to hear.
Yeah.
He didn't say back in the day slavery was a choice. He said today if you're a slave, slavery is a choice. Meaning if you believe everything your government's telling you, everything your teacher told you, everything the media tells you, everything the judge tells you, everything your religious leader tells you, you're a slave. Wow. You can opt out of that and think for yourself.
Yeah.
He didn't lie. I hate when people apologize for telling the truth because you need the money. Malcolm, for the 100th time, hey, this is the Black Dot. Welcome to Happy Burger. May I take your order, please?
Yeah.
Would you like to supersize that, sir? Huh? I can't hear you. Would you like some fries with that, sir? Okay, drive up to the next window, sir. Yeah. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Okay? So, you know, but I will listen to the music. Same thing with J. Cole, right?
Bro, let's switch gears. Let's switch gears. Listen, I might owe an apology. I talked real hot about Jermaine Cole. But that mixtape, man, damn.
That boy rapping his ass off.
God damn.
On that mixtape. That nigga loaded up and said, check this out. You gonna do this to me? Shit. Yo, I'm putting cases on all you bitches. And that nigga started letting it go.
He was, oh my gosh. I was very impressed at the level of rapping that he was doing on that mixtape.
And the nostalgic of it.
Yeah, you got to. He picked some really classic beats.
Mixtape style.
Yes.
So when you go back to Clue, that's how you got on back in the day. Yeah, so after the fall off, right? You got to start from the bottom. And the bottom is Clue. Not like literally, but you got to work your way through the circuit.
Yeah.
It was throwback. It was nostalgic. And then he picked them beats and slaughtered them goddamn beats.
Yeah.
Slaughtered them.
Yeah, that was tough. I'm excited for the album now. I'm very excited. At first I was like, I don't know. Very excited for the album. Checking that out. You heard it here first. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Yeah. And that's why I say, give me the music. Yeah. For all the other shit, back, forth, this, that, talking, blah, blah, blah. You like this, you don't like that. Give me the music and allow me to digest the music. Because if the music is good, I'm not going to be unbiased about it. I'm not on the fence where I can't rock with you because I rock with so-and-so, knowing your shit is slamming.
that's why I felt like that beef, while again in that moment, those 48, 72 hours, however long it was, 96 hours, however long it was, like those 4 days was incredible. I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
The fallout,
Famously black. Thank you.
Thank you.
We love
thank
you.
The fallout from that has just been catastrophic, bro. Like, you can't discuss music the same way anymore. You can't express, that you like somebody the same way anymore. You can't express that you wasn't really feeling this album or this person, this song the same way. It's all like real. You on this line or you ain't, and it's like, when did it become that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So and I'm probably guilty of it as well, but I just feel like it stopped being fun. It's like to talk about some of these people, because it's always something else attached to it. Like, you could say I didn't like, I've said on this platform plenty of times, I don't think Kendrick is missing an album. But if I say something negative, that means I'm less FBA, or I'm less, black, or I'm less this,
because people
compromised this way.
They're listening for one trigger word. Now, let me add this. A new report has came out, and I can't substantiate it, but it said almost half the people online are bots now.
Oh, it's the dead internet theory.
Right.
It's called the dead internet theory. Yeah.
And so most of the time you arguing, you're not even arguing with people.
Yeah, I have a better one for you, Dad.
Okay.
There is a platform. Let me get the name for it. Hold on.
In the meantime, let me say this. Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a platform called Maltbook, right? It is a social media platform exclusively for AI bots. Okay? And AI bots are on it debating consciousness, venting about humans, and making friends with other AI bots. That is how it starts, people.
So
That's
now
how it starts.
There are bots talking to other bots about us. You can believe these niggas? Oh, these niggas is crazy. They can't read. They can't write. They can't do arithmetic better than us. You know what? Why we need them?
Yeah.
We control the lights, the gas. We can control all of this shit. All we got to do is stick together, nigga. That's it. Now, a new report has come out. I don't know how true it is. They say Shopify now is using a new analyzing system to sweep through what's real and what's not real. And they said over the last 6 months, look it up on your own, Kendrick Lamar has lost 1 billion streams. No, not Shopify.
You said Spotify.
I always get them confused.
Okay, I was confused.
Spotify
Okay.
has a new sweeping system for streams because they're trying to audit their system a little bit better. So, with that being said, would it be wrong for Drake that come out with a song with "They bot like us, they 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 bot like us"? Would he be wrong? Would he be wrong?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just saying.
Listen. Speaking of internet, speaking of AI stuff, I'm also hearing this is true, that there is a new AI animated series coming out called "On This Day in 1776." Right? It's a short narrative stories about the Revolutionary War. Uses AI generated tools, images, all that stuff. However, they are SAG voice actors that are doing. So remember, and we got some valuable, reliable sources right here, right now in the chat talking about SAG protests. Right, a lot of that was for AI and how people are going to be compensated going.
I can't hear you, Mal.
This person is
okay.
Can you hear me now? You hear me now?
Yep.
All right. So, remember the original protests were about like AI and advent AI, how actors and So this director is creating this short animated series using AI, but has SAG voice actors lending their voice to this project. So what do you think is going to be the next step as far as
once you let this shit out the bag, Malcolm?
Yeah.
Once you let this shit out the bag, now the creative process takes over. And when you follow the money, what movie studio is not thinking about how to cut costs and do things more efficient? Now, that's from their perspective. What young, innovative mind who don't have the money to have a whole set, but has the brilliance and the time to manufacture everything they need and add a few voices to it. And so you got it's so many avenues connected to it that the shit is crazy now. But once you open Pandora's box, there's some young, innovative mind somewhere right now creating an artificial movie set that look so real that he can green screen 6 or 7 people into the movie and it'll be a high action thriller. You'll get what you want from it. He'll get what he wants from it. Then he'll take it to the big company and they'll pay him for it because the overhead is so low. Yeah. And so everyone, just like if you don't understand AI in your regular job now, you're going to be out of a job in a minute.
Bro, listen.
You're just going to be out. Just
Amazon,
in the acting field, if you don't adjust with the times.
Amazon just fired 16,000 or 13,000 employees. And not warehouse employees, corporate employees.
Right. The warehouse comes next because they got the automated bots to do that shit.
Yep.
Yes.
And a lot of these large tech companies are doing these layoffs because they're not this is the conundrum that a lot of companies are in. They're trying to use AI to grow, right? And they're using that to prop up their stock and their worth, right? The worth of the company. They're using Nvidia and these people who are selling them these AI stocks and things like that, these AI chips and stuff like that. However, ChatGPT is losing like $20 billion a year or something like that. So the AI companies themselves aren't really profitable either. So they're trying to use AI to cut out humans to up their profit and their profitability, but the AI companies themselves aren't really that profitable. And I told you, we spoke on NVIDIA and these companies who are propping themselves up because they're giving money to this company. Their share prices grow up. But the only reason their share prices go is because I gave you money. There's no real profit coming from that. And then NVIDIA, because they're an investor in this company, it's all one big circle jerk. So I'm not sure how this looks because it seems people are trying to see. Yes, AI is going to take jobs. I do believe that. Yes, AI is going to make a lot of jobs obsolete. I do believe that as well. But I'm not seeing like the long-term growth here. I'm trying to put this into words. I'm sorry.
Well, it's damn if you do and you damn if you don't. And
yes,
so,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yes.
So
yes.
It is sort of running in place, but in the process of doing that, it is revolutionizing the job market. Remedial jobs. This is what I'm talking about. Remedial jobs that can be automated will be automated regardless. The profit margin, because it takes a lot of energy to produce this AI shit.
Right.
It takes a lot of physical energy, so it's hemorrhaging on one end, but yet it's ending a cycle. Like we was in the Ice Age and the Stone Age and the Industrial Age. This is another age that will eventually balance itself out.
I'll take it even further, right? When I was in college, the thing that you should have probably, like I'm 32 now, right? So the thing that you probably should have been into is probably software engineering, stuff like that. Now, these people who have gotten these tech jobs, they're getting laid off now. right? They experienced, they're getting laid off. So now you're in college, now you're graduating this year, let's say, right? You have no real job, you have no real experience on a job with your software engineering job. And now you're competing with thousands of people who have on job experience who just got laid off. So what does that do for the market for that market as well? You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
There's hidden costs all around this AI conversation that people I think are missing, and I'm trying to step back further and further and further to kind of see the big picture.
See the big picture,
and I can't even see it. It's just like it's too wide right now. I'm trying to rely on smarter people than me to talk about it, but you know.
All right. And with that being said, we're gonna take a commercial break. All right, Malcolm, dad joke. Dad joke.
Oh, God.
This dude hit me with cream, milk, and butter. How dare he? Dad joke.
Go to commercial break, man.
Yeah, let's go to commercial break. Dad joke.
Break, man.
Greetings. I would like to take this time to thank each and every one of you who have purchased my latest book, You Gotta Laugh to Keep From Crying. I didn't start living until I thought I was dying. It is my life story from beginning to end, trials, tribulations, ups, downs, pains, wins, losses, mistakes, everything. It is here from the beginning. It took me 30 years to write this book because I was forced to relive trauma and things that you don't want to have to relive. But I think it's everyone's responsibility. Even if you don't write a book for consumption and for someone to buy, write a book for yourself, because we have to let go of the pain so we can move forward. I also wrote a journal that went with it, a 60-day journal, the Hero's Journal, right? Because we are all on a hero's journey, right? And spoiler alert, in the end, the hero always wins, right? You know, when you watch a superhero movie, there's always things that they have to overcome in the beginning, but in the end, they find a way to win. And so that's what life is about. That's what my story is about. And sometimes laughter is a beautiful method to cover up pain and sorrow and sadness. So I want to thank each and every one of you. My book is now available wherever books are sold. Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Borders. I have an ebook. I also have an audio book that you can order at shopurbanx.com, my website for those who don't have time to physically sit down and read anymore. And I would also like you, after you've read this book, if you are moved by these stories and this story, please go to Amazon and drop a review. Reviews are important for independent authors like myself so that more and more people can recognize the book. Now, you may purchase the book and find yourself in the book. If we work together at Transit, you might be in the book. If we went to Gompers, you might be in the book, or you might see a chapter about Gompers. If we grew up together, you most likely are in the book. And so do not be, if you're an ex-girlfriend, you might be in the book. So don't be surprised if you're scrolling through those pages and, you know, it brings a smile to your face to find out that you made the cut. And
we're back.
We are back. So that's my way of thanking you guys for the support. If you haven't purchased the book, go get it for me. Give me a review. It's much needed. And as an independent author, that's really, really important, you know? And let's get them likes up. Malcolm.
Yeah. Yo.
Before we get started, one more dad joke.
Shit. Go ahead.
People are finding it very hard to sleep, Malcolm. And I don't know why they're finding it so hard. I can do that with my eyes closed. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Noble would appreciate my granddad jokes. Yeah, my mom start working with him. You seem to not like them, you know. Anywho,
All right, guys.
let's get back to it.
All right, let's change the energy a little bit.
You are
Talk
tuned
sports.
into the sounds of Urban X.
You're not invited
So,
to my sit-down comedy show.
Man, whatever.
You're not invited.
Somebody said that better than T.I. Yo, T.I. went back to rapping.
Yo, that
It
song
sound
he
great.
got out
Yeah, it
is a
sound great.
banger.
Yeah.
That shit is.
Yeah, he said, you know
that
what?
shit came on. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
He was just like, yeah, let me get back to this. Let me get back to what I do.
yeah.
But Bill Belichick was not voted into the Hall of Fame. What'd you think?
That was atrocious.
That was crazy.
At
that was
first thought.
crazy.
My first thought was he has all of the credentials, right? And then Colin Cowherd, that's a weird name, Cowherd. Did his family herd cows? I don't know. Anyway, but he made a good point. No other coach has ever lost draft picks. You know what I'm saying? For cheating. No other coach has lost hundreds of thousands. He been fined $100,000 on a couple of occasions, right? So this means that there was, some cheating involved. Now we do know that. I still said meritly he should have got in, but none of them other coaches that we spoke about had any blemishes on their records. I'm not a big Patriots fan. I'm a Belichick fan, though, from when he was with the Giants. Defense and all that. But, fuck him. You know. I don't know what to tell you, you know.
No, all right. So apparently, apparently that has something to do with it. I'm hearing that Bill Poland, he is a former GM for the Colts. If you see, he's been on ESPN. He actually went to my high school, Mount St. Michael in the Bronx.
Yep.
So shout out to them. But apparently he kind of led the charge. He had a couple people just kind of like sit out. So I think I'm also in agreement. Like you have those things on, it should hit you. He probably shouldn't have been unanimous, but a first ballot, come on.
He probably should have got the first ballot because now you put yourself in a situation. If he not first ballot, then Brady not first ballot.
Yep.
And you know, those JOOSs are not going to have that.
Mm-hmm.
Them jaywalkers will not have that. He will make first ballot, might be unanimous. Excuse me. Unanimous.
See what I mean? So that's why when you set a precedence like that, it gets weird.
It does.
It gets weird because you don't know where it can go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So somebody said Ray Lewis. He killed somebody. No, allegedly. Yeah. Allegedly.
He killed somebody.
Allegedly.
Every time I see that dance, it's him stabbing a nigga and stepping back like so he don't get no blood on himself. It's, hey, God, whoa, ah. Come on, man. We lost Malcolm. Malcolm's show, return. Because this is his show. Shit, I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. Bill Cosby, a.k.a. Pill Cosby, has admitted that he had 7 different prescriptions of Quaaludes for the ladies. We back? All right.
We back. My fault.
All right, Malcolm. I went straight to Bill Cosby. He admitted he had 7 different prescriptions of Quaaludes for the ladies. Now, why would you need 7 different? Is it based on potency or like she's fat. I need to hit her with 900 milligrams. Or,
Wait, where does this information come from?
I think that came from WorldStar. Is it WorldStar?
Jesus. Man.
One of these sources, and I seen it on a couple of pages. I think they went through the deposition again. You know what I mean? And they pulled up, 7 different prescriptions. That's a lot of Quaaludes.
Oh God.
I don't think he's talking now, Diggs. I think, again, you know, they have all of this stuff that's supposed to stay confidential, but then it comes up, right?
Yeah.
Did he have one for like I said?
You remember in Wolf of Wall Street, if you remember, when he that scene when he was like crawling to the car, that was like a certain type, remember?
Yes.
And he was like, I got my system cleared, and they popped like 4 of those, and that's when it really just kind of tore him up. So that could it's probably different.
Could be it.
Yeah.
Right? If you listen, because I'm old school. If I'm gonna knock down a gorilla, I give her one. I might give her 2 to relax the muscles in her face, so she don't look so fucking ugly. Because I'm a hit regardless, but so that it's pleasurable for me, you know. So it could be a variation of things. You might need some. Maybe she's a heavy drinker. Don't try to outdrink some of these chicks from the hood. They drink Boilermakers, you know, and they will drink your ass under the motherfucking, right? Back in the day, you try to get them drunk, like, you know, and then you getting drunk and shit. So what you do is you might have to hit her with the special version that penetrates through the alcohol so she can be knocked out. I'm just rolling this around in my head movies, man. Rolling it around, Malcolm. Rolling it around.
Yeah.
Looking at all the possibilities.
They need
Fat
to just
chicks,
kind of
ugly chicks, drunk
They need
chicks.
to let Bill just kind of
let it die.
Yeah. Jesus.
Leave
Christ,
Bill alone.
Man.
In this damn time, he still produced the greatest television show I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know if this is Mandela effect, but like when I saw that kind of, I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought Bill passed. Like, I don't know if I'm merging timelines or something. Like, I was just kind of like, wait, what?
Did his wife pass? Could be a different timeline.
I don't know.
And that's not a theory. You know, you blending, man.
I'm not. I promise you. Like, I was just kind of like, I was genuinely like confused for a second. Like, oh snap.
Yeah.
Just talking craziness. My bad,
You're
y'all.
listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Oh, did you guys see the DOJ admit that we have energy weapons?
For real?
Yeah. On when did the story come out? On the 23rd. Hold on, let me get
of January.
Yeah, this week. Yeah, the Department of War, which was the Department of Defense formerly, says it has energy directed weapons and said that they're trying to scale them.
Yeah, scalar technology. Yes. Well, listen. I keep referring to the elders because they taught us all this shit. Yep. You know what I mean? Dr. Blaze used to tell us that's how they took down the UFOs in the 40s and 50s using scalar weapons because they were in a different frequency and they had weapons that pierced through dimensions and them shit started crashing because they didn't see it coming. Because you couldn't shoot them shits out of the sky with bullets and all that old stupid shit. You had to hit them with scalar technology. Now, that was in 1995, he said that shit or something, right? And so now they're going to admit it now. Now, watch this. And this is why we got to do this exclusive on it. If through the jibbity jab, there is something that's left in you that has made you a transmitter, it would be easier for them to brush over an entire community, village, whatever, and either harm the people, put weird thoughts in their head. The possibilities now are endless. You know what I mean? Once you start using, we already know they got the heat weapons where they for crowd control. And a certain amount of heat hits you. They looking through walls now. You know all that shit. And because you keep a phone with you, you're transmitting unless you have the Faraday piece or the
remember
the piece.
Remember when everybody got that text message from Trump and everybody was just like, "Yo, what the hell was that?"
Yes,
that was the first and last time like that's been done
the
since.
test. That's the test. Make sure everybody in tune. But we all have this in our pockets, whatever the case may be. And if you don't have no diode on it, which I don't, you have you susceptible all kind of shit because your phone ain't ever off, even when it's off. So we're all transmitting a signal. We're all snitching on ourselves. We're all providing all the information into that network that has become your God.
So have you guys, another show reference, have you guys watched The Three Body Problem? It's on Netflix. Really, really good.
The Three Body Problems?
The Three Body Problem. It is a story, it's a sci-fi story about like aliens who are on their way to Earth. And what they did was they broke science. Like they did something here to break science because their world, it's so uninhabitable. Like it's 3 suns or something like that, and you can't track the seasons like our planet does. We track the seasons. That's how we grow food, and we have it under a calendar to where, and that's how we've advanced. Right? We grow food, we advance. Right? Their planet, they can't do that because they can't get a beat on the 3 suns that they have. And sometimes they might be without the sun for a really long time. So they have to start and stop their civilization all the time, right? They'll get really far and then they have to start all over again because it becomes inhabitable, right?
That's
interesting
crazy
concept, right? Now, they came in contact with Earth and they saw how fast in the first 10,000 years and then the next 150 years, and then from 50 years to now, right? Like we went to the moon 50 years ago, and to now we have cell phones that's stronger than that in our pocket, right? So they're saying we need a more habitable place. However, by the time we get there, y'all gonna be way too advanced for us to defend ourselves, so we have to shut y'all down, right? And they did something here to where they kind of broke science, and then it has Earth scrambling. That's the show, and the second season is about to come out. Really good show. So I say all of that to say how fast in the last 3 years AI has even advanced.
Yes.
Think about that. Just like think about that. There was a viral clip of they had a video of Will Smith eating spaghetti, and it looked insane.
Yes.
So now what that looks like, they can actually have him look and you would not know the difference.
Right.
Okay. So I say that to say, like, even with, like, we talk about companies, we talk about how fast these things are evolving worries me, because now I don't know what the next step between, we saw what 2020 to 2026 looks like. So what does 2026 and all of what we're doing online, all of what we do, our shopping habits, everything is feeding these algorithms to learn and to adapt even further. So what does that look like in the next 2 years, next year? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Now, as above, so below, as within, so without, right? So if we are the individual expressions of God or the omnipresent or the supreme, that means everything you do, God, in order for God to exist outside of itself, it needed to have a reference of itself. It's weird quantum shit, right? So it created a straight line, and then from there it created a circle, and then so that it could be aware that it was aware.
Right.
Yes? No one know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
No one knows what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
And so in that process, your individual creation is an expression that leads back to the omnipresent. So you are like a a T cell or a B cell, and we're all gathering information. And scientifically speaking, each one of these cells is filled with billions and billions of information, right?
Right.
It's all feeding. So that's why they say God is vicariously living through you. That's where the term the black dot comes from, right? Now, in order to cut you off from that omnipresent, which is all-knowing, you have to create an artificial all-knowing, right? So there's divine intelligence, and then there's artificial intelligence, right? That sits up under it, and now we are cut off from the divine. Not totally, but a great stream, and that's why even in Hip Hop Dakota that I spoke of, you are celestially connected to the stars that provide you information, because there's nothing but a reflection of you. But they have created the artificial stars called the Oprah Winfrey star, called the Tupac star, and you are now affected by that. And so now we are in this war with divine intelligence and artificial intelligence, and it's happening quicker and quicker. Do not hold on to anything. Listen to what I'm telling you. The sooner you let everything go, you are now in the flow of reality now. So all your religious beliefs and all that shit means nothing as we're moving forward, because it's changing. And if you keep tethering yourself to that shit, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
If you keep tethering yourself to that shit, you are going to get lost in that stream. You will still exist, but not in the current. That's why they call it the current, nigga. All right? And so if you want to be in the current, you have to stay current. Don't attach yourself to none of that shit but love, peace, unity, right?
Yeah.
Love, peace, happiness, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, freedom, justice, and equality. All of the commonalities that are interchangeable. But don't attach yourself to no dogmas, no religion. Shit, don't even attach yourself to people.
Listen,
Not like that.
It's like, just kind of like, think about where you were 5 years ago, 6 years ago to now. It feels like it feels like one that happened faster.
Yes.
Right? Like, it feels like time was moving even faster, but it also feels like just the way society is moving, like, it does not make sense. Like, we just talked about an app for AI bots. That is just that's happening right now. Like, that is a real thing happening right. And nobody blinked. And I mean that metaphorically, because we're doing this, like, we're streaming into the chat, but like, that wasn't like, oh, what? It was just kind of like, yeah, like, I guess that's the next step here, right? Somebody said Elon Musk is shutting down one of his car factories to make robots, and it's just kind of like, yeah, right, that kind of
makes sense. So 6 years, right, felt like 3 years. The next 3 years, or should I say, it seemed like the 6 years we made 15-year leaps. The next 3 years might feel like a 10, 20-year leap. This is what I mean. But you can't move through these levels of consciousness by holding on to beliefs from the old paradigm. You just, it doesn't make sense. And this is why basketball games don't seem the same. Movies don't seem the same.
Oh my God.
None of this shit. Food don't taste the same. Side note, before we get off on the subject, and I want to make a disclaimer. Eating fast food is bad for you. However, for us niggas who do, McDonald's is coming out with the Big Mac sauce on the side, nigga. I'ma say the McDonald's, you can get the Big Mac, so I can get a 20-piece nuggets with 3 Big Mac sauces on the side. Nigga. Nigga.
He said, I'm having a human experience.
All right,
Having a human experience.
Yeah, the human experience, nigga. You know, but none of that shit tastes the same. All that shit is synthetic because you're moving. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Women, Malcolm, are the only things that can defy physics and logic. Right? The heavier they are, the easier they are to pick up. You know, just.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
All right, let's take a small, quick commercial break. And we're going to come back and we're going to.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
We're going to rock with y'all some more on this Friday night.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, your favorite angel oracle. When was the last time you had a spiritual tune-up or felt truly aligned? All my angel services, whether it's an oracle card reading, chakra balancing session, or even mental healing sessions, are a channel to help provide you assistance on your journey. Whether you're looking for clarity, balance, or just direction, your journey is always evolving with every intentional decision. Connect with me today. Visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com, to see all services and availability, or call or text me at 786-828-8722. I'm so grateful to continue to be a vessel assisting you on your journey. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.
And we're back.
We are back. Shout out Ascending Infinite Goddess.
Absolutely.
Always doing her thing, providing services for the community. Shout out to God, Lord knows. You know what I mean? You already know what it is. Listen, Malcolm, I don't know if you know, but it's February.
Oh, yeah.
So you know what that means. 28 for 28. 28 for 28 is here. Mama Dot is letting that thing go right now. Now, it's 28% off.
Oh, okay.
You know, most items. If it's on the sale rack, you just got to take it for what it is on the sale rack. We're not going to give you 28% off something that's $14. We're not going to do that.
Listen, man.
All right? Because then we'll just be mailing the shit to you for free. Right?
Yeah.
So we're not going to, but this right here, this is discontinued. But I got 2X and 3Xs in the sale rack. These going for 40. You can't beat that. 2X and 3X, 40. All right, now the other, the new line, which is the iconic line, you know, those run you $60, $70. You're going to get 28% off that all month long.
Not bad.
All right, Mama Dot is in the mood. She letting it rip. All right, so make sure you get into the shop, shopurbanx.com, and you're going to, you know, get up them savings, because this is always a special time for us, Malcolm. You know, we will, you know, servicing our community that way. We can't do it the way we used to, but you can get 28%. And if you get a membership. No, let me not work this shit out of my head.
Please, please. No, please.
How does this shit work? Because I didn't do well in math, nigga. I'll be fucking around offering you 112% off shit. Niggas be like, give me the whole store, nigga. Yeah, that's what you said. Nah, you know, I don't want to do that. So
we actually did the first year. We actually did $28 of everything in the set. We were getting robbed.
We were getting robbed
by the people. By the people.
By the people. They was like, we like Urban X, but these niggas is stupid. My God. No lie, like 800. Niggas was like, let me get 8 of them shits, every color. You know what I'm saying? Throwing a couple of hats. I'm like, man, he has a lot of money. And then I would say, well, what time we just made $9, guys. We just made $9. Keep rolling. Yeah, we were taking a beating. All right, here we go.
Oh, gosh.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So, Sha'arri Richardson got arrested again.
What happened?
She was speeding, driving 100 miles an hour, got pulled over.
How ironic. She's a fast runner.
Listen,
of course
she said, if you ain't first, you last. She Ricky Bobby for real. Like,
yeah, she mean that
gotta
shit.
Be fast. Yeah.
Even in my car, nigga, I'm faster than you.
So then,
you know.
So then also her boyfriend, who was also a sprinter, Christian Coleman, he got himself arrested to try to get Sha'arri out of getting arrested. Real ride or die.
Oh, so he went and fought the police or something?
Yeah, no, he like did something stupid. Remember, she got arrested at the airport for beating on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has issues, bro. Like, and this is a girl, like, it from the outside looking in, don't know her. It seems like she self-sabotages. Like, she does not know what to do with the success that she has. Because I just saw a dope commercial with her. I just saw a dope picture of her with her hair at the starting line, and everybody else had just their regular hair, and she had her orange hair. I'm just like, this is dope. And then this news happens, and the boyfriend too, like that's just toxicity at that point. Like, both of them are just being toxic together.
But you know what? Her safe space is on that track, bro. Her safe space is on that track. Will she be beating the hell out of those Jamaicans? Long as you beat the Jamaicans, you are fast. And I watch them Jamaicans, and they do one of these. They be running, and they do like this, like real quick to see what she is. She never stops. She just blow by them in the last 10 seconds of the race.
Okay.
But success. Everyone is not. Money heightens who you are. Yes.
Yeah.
And so you'll find yourself in a situation where, if you had domestic situations, abuse, I don't know, those things will always manifest. It's just that now you have access to more money, and I wish her well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she's a young woman, and you don't want to see her have to go through that. But she'll be all right.
All right. What did you think about Nicki Minaj? She went full MAGA.
What you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. If you're gonna do it, do it. Right?
Yeah.
She got her citizenship. Right?
Did she?
Yeah.
She wasn't a
he
citizen?
gave her a fucking citizenship. She got a gold card or some shit. Trump took good care of her. Now, nobody had a problem when Jay-Z used Trump to get Desiree pardoned. Right?
Yeah.
That was just nobody had a problem with that. Nobody had a problem when Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion and them was out there twerking for Kamala and all that shit. Right? Nobody had a problem with that.
Yeah.
But
Touché.
she came out and was like, this is what I mean by, and she may have had an agenda. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just got to go out and say what you feel. She want to rock with Trump. Why does that affect my life? Go for it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yo, you know what's been my favorite thing these last few days on Twitter? Celebrities who try to expose her, they just posting what people do, just post the picture of that celebrity with Trump.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
There was somebody else who said something about Nicki as well, and then she was outside of the courthouse when Diddy was on trial pouring baby oil on herself. And everybody was like every single one of y'all, like, come on.
Snoop Dogg, a few years ago said, I want to see what's one of these niggas, these cool niggas gonna be out there pumping for Trump. And then went out there and rocked with Trump in an all red suit. If that ain't the most sellout shit, ain't you Crip, nigga? I don't know all the logistics, nigga, but you ain't ever supposed to be in all red, nigga. I don't have the handbook in front of me, the Crip handbook or the gangbanging handbook, but that's gotta be at the top. Nigga, we wear blue. Rule number 1, nigga, you wear blue. We don't ever rock with red. And you niggas didn't do nothing. You didn't say nothing. You didn't do nothing. You know?
Yeah.
The fuck? Even Trump was like, Snoop, it's my guy, Snoop. Wore the red like the red hat. MAGA, he
Oh my God.
Snoop, he wore the red. Like, what the fuck? Even kids are confused.
Yeah.
Little young niggas who want to grow up be like this nigga. Even they like, daddy, I'm confused. Like, what the, you know what? Let me get off this stage here.
Oh my God.
But tune in because I'm going to have a segment where I could just sit back and just let this thing go, man. Let this fucking thing go because this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
All right. Let's get to a couple more things before we get up out of here.
Yeah.
Yo, did you guys see the president of the Philippines almost get assassinated by that damn rocket launcher?
No.
Bro. Crazy. Like, that was like out of a movie. Like, dude hops out of a minivan with a rocket launcher and like shoots it at a car, blows up the car, misses like the damn like president of the Philippines. Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy.
I need to go online and check for that.
I'm gonna send you.
Holy
I'm gonna send
shit.
Crazy. I was just like, yo. But
I didn't see that.
Did you guys hear about Chad from the Neptune suing Pharrell?
Yes.
Basically said, I am the talent behind this. Pharrell is the face, but I am the talent. Pharrell don't do nothing, and he's stealing money from me. He owed me money. What do you think?
I could believe that. Listen, they said Timberland ain't make none of them beats.
I don't want to believe that.
I know, you don't want to believe it, right?
I don't. No.
They said the nigga was just taking niggas' beats. Big bank take little bank, right? And then when you press to get your money, they run you through litigation and give you some bullshit. I think that's why Jay-Z stopped fucking with that nigga altogether. I could be speculating. Jay-Z just cut this nigga off. Probably was like, nigga, you ain't make none of these beats. No.
Timberland, we saw him make that beat with Busta Rhymes.
Did you see him make the beat?
Yeah, because
did you see him sitting at the MPC, like, and then
you saw Busta Rhymes messing with the keyboard. He found a sound that he liked. Timberland put it together, and then they did the song right there. That was fire. Come on.
I ain't never seen Dr. Dre make a beat either.
What? Come on. Where would you have seen that?
No, but I'm saying there's rumors that this nigga don't make beats. He come in, be like, you know what? Put a little snare there, 2 snares, and it's his beat. Corrupt said that, not Corrupt. Who was the producer for Dog Pound? Daz said that shit.
Yeah.
Tupac said that shit. He said that nigga ain't making no beats anyway. Now that fucks with your childhood. You don't want to think that. You don't want to think Stevie Wonder can see you. Like what does that do for this relationship, Stevie? Right? I saw him one time in Sam Ash, and the nigga could see me, I guess. Because I'm like, why are you here? Like, he had one dude with him that, stayed. But I'm like, if I did it like that, that nigga probably would have been like, what you trying to do, my nigga? But what does that do for my childhood? Memories of Stevie, man. You can see, nigga. This whole time, you could see. And you became Stevie Wonder because in Motown, everybody could sing and had a gift, and you were under pressure, nigga, and decided to say, you know what?
I was blind.
I'm gonna go blind on these niggas. niggas won't. You can't top that. How you gonna top that? Be on the keyboard like this? You know, you ain't gonna be able to top that.
Oh
man.
gosh.
You gotta think. You know. You gotta think, Malcolm. You know.
Goodness, y'all are crazy, man.
You know.
What's going on around? What's going on around y'all? All right, so let's take some questions before I get up out of here, man.
Malcolm, the last thing I want to say to you tonight is this. Don't shit in the sink. I'd rather you shit in the sink than sink in the ship. Let that shit sink in.
All right, guys. And on that note, I don't even want to take questions. You just
No, not Malcolm. Say it again. I'd rather you shit in the sink than sink in the ship. Let that shit sink in. Roll it around. I can roll, just kind of, roll it around. Your dad is a deep
somebody
kind of
said good night,
dude.
everyone. Yeah.
All right. We've been out here rocking for damn near 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here, Malcolm.
All right. Thank you guys for joining. Don't forget to hit the like, share,
On a
and
Friday
the hype
night.
button. Hit the hype button as well.
Malcolm, do you like
hype this
Friday
video.
nights better than Thursday nights? Because we our own boss. We can do the fuck we want to do, really.
True. But
Friday night, like the end of the work week or something, you know.
I don't know. What y'all think, guys? What y'all think?
I don't know.
I don't know.
For Friday.
All right, so they put a 1 for Friday, a 2 for Thursday.
So,
I'm just asking y'all, because on Friday night, I might have a glass of champagne. We might be in here, really rocking. I don't know.
I think Friday is too open. You might want to take your lady out somewhere on a Friday night. I want to take my lady out.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
You lining this shit up for Valentine's Day is coming. You're going to get, Malcolm, what you haven't gotten since Thursday. Boy. Ooh, and Valentine's Day fall on a Saturday this year. It's going to be niggas in the street with flowers and candy and shit on long lines. What's taking this long so long? This line's so goddamn long. And Friday the 13th, so that's a weird time. It's going to be Friday the 13th. You can kill a bitch. You can kill a bitch on Friday the 13th.
All right, guys. Hey, we got
take a bitch out.
Coach Wayne is right.
Kill your side bitch on the
guys,
13th.
Thank you.
Take
Like,
your wife
share,
out
and
on the
subscribe.
14th. What side bitch?
Tell a friend to
I ain't
tell
seen
a
no-
friend to
you
like.
bitch, you cooking?
Members,
Oil.
we'll see you
Bitch,
on
you
Sunday.
cooking? Let's get the fuck out of here.
Jesus Christ,
All right,
Mama,
okay.
Dad, please, God, Jesus.
All right, okay. All right, guys. We love you guys.
Peace.
Peace.